Did Snif release the perfect gourmand fragrance collection? Here are my thoughts on the Snif Pancake Collection. I got a sample of Snif's Hot Cakes, and this is a great rendition of a perfume that smells like pancakes with maple syrup. It opens with a heavy dose of maple syrup. As it dries, you get more of the pancake itself. Anyway, I don't know how Snif did it, but the bread of the pancakes is perfect. I smell the butter, a little bit of milkiness from the batter. I prefer a thinner pancake that is more crispy around the edges, and I can even get a little hint of that burnt smell when the edges are done just right. The Snif Hot Cakes perfume lasted on me about 5 hours of great projection. It's not my vibe at all, so I give this a 5 out of 10. The closest perfume I can think of in my collection is Kerosene Followed. I have a sample of it. It's also kind of known as the strongest perfume ever. If I don't keep the sample in this container, the smell will fill up my entire room, I swear. Compared to Hot Cakes, Followed has a strong coffee note and the maple syrup isn't as heavy. It's still a heavier perfume though. It's just that the maple syrup is like what really dominates in the Snif perfume. I'm Pearl Denise. Follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like actual fragrance reviews without the fluff or the, oh my god, this smells so good. No, we don't do vague reviews here. We don't. We keep it real, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Snif Berry Styles is a candied berry concoction. The first spray is a blast of blueberry and raspberry. Think blueberry candies that will leave your tongue blue for hours. This is a very sweet perfume, but the lime adds some sour tartness, which is much needed. There's blue freesia as well, which doesn't really add florals, instead giving berry styles an airy fluffiness with a touch of bitterness. And interestingly enough, cotton candy, I can't detect the woody dry down at all, but as it dries, it becomes softer. I was expecting berry styles to be quite juvenile, but as someone who prefers more mature fragrances, I would actually wear this. Longevity was pretty good for a body mist. I rate this a 7.5 out of 10. Bath & Body Works Cotton Candy Clouds is not as tart and has a stronger vanilla. Victoria's Secret Pink Candy Hearts smelled less candied and is fresher. Victoria's Secret Hearts and Candy is more of a fluffy marshmallow. They're not the same at all. Victoria's Secret Pure Seduction Daydream is sweeter with a stronger sugar. Snif Extra Whip is a light and airy vanilla whipped cream. I absolutely got a cold blast of aldehydes at the first spray. Aldehydes to me are a sparkling, fizzy fragrance note, and here it comes with a powdery sugar. Not burnt sugar, not caramelized. The sugar ties in with the whipped cream, which is not heavy, but instead very light and cold. Sometimes cream notes can be too milky or too heavy, which can make them smell spoiled. The cream and extra whip is the exact opposite. The sandalwood and vanilla rounds this out, and in the dry down, I get a little bit of musk. This is a crowd pleaser, and from this collection, the only body mist that I would consider Blind Buy safe. I love this, and rate this a 9.5 out of 10. Bath & Body Works milk is muskier. There is more milkiness, but the milkiness leans more oat milk. Beloved Sweet Cream and Red Velvet is a lighter fragrance that leans more bakery, caramel, and vanilla. Fleur Heavy Cream is a much more intense, much more dense fragrance that opens with citruses and is dominated by a strong coconut cream. This one has the heavy, milky, creamy features that can sometimes be interpreted as spoiled, but it's actually not. It's just really, really heavy compared to Snif's whipped cream that is light. Snif Hazel Split is a bitter chocolate with a nutty but creamy hazelnut and banana. This has such a beautiful bitter cocoa at the first spray. The bitter chocolate softens as the hazelnut spread emerges, which by the way smells almost exactly like Nutella. As it dries, the grounded nuts with sugar and cream gets even better with the banana. Don't be afraid of the banana in Hazel Split. It's more of a supporting character. This is not a heavy or spoiled banana at all. This is creamy, a little green, and not too ripe or syrupy. The coconut smells more like coconut flakes, sugary topping. The dry down is a little musky, but honestly, it doesn't really change this fragrance. I rate this a 9 out of 10. I have nothing in my collection that comes even close to Snif Hazel Split, so no comparisons here. I don't even consider myself a gourmand girl, but oh my god, I love this collection. Here are some perfume layering combos. I did have to think a little bit outside the box because I am not a heavy gourmand person, but these will definitely complement each other. The first layering combo I have in mind for berry styles would be I Am Her by Forever Mood. I Am Her by Forever Mood is kind of bold. It has an oud, it has red velvet, it has raspberry, which will be very good with the berry styles mist. A second combo will be Cali Yum Bougie Marshmallow 81. This is a girly, fluffy, sweet fragrance that is just beautiful with the berries and berry styles. Another combo would be Philosophy Amazing Grace Intense. Now, the Amazing Grace Intense has a, I think, raspberry note that is very sweet, and the candied and berry styles, Chef's Kiss. The last combination I have for berry styles is Victoria's Secret Tea Sugar Fleur. They don't have a lot of similar notes, but they complement each other. They're girly, they're fluffy, they're sweet. For Snif Extra Whip, the first one that came to mind would be Snif Vanilla Vice, which is more of a woody vanilla. The ice cream note, however, is very beautiful with that cream and extra whip. Perfect, perfect together. Another combo I had would be Philosophy's Fresh Cream Soft Velvet, which is the newest perfume. My review is coming very, very soon for that perfume. But beautiful compliments. The cream with the chocolate is just gorgeous together. Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud Tonka is a little bit out of the box with extra whip. It's more of an almond heavy fragrance and has more florals, but I think the cream is just really complimentary towards that. And lastly, for extra whip would be Zara Dark Romance. And this one is really good because it has like a jasmine and vanilla that really blends well with the creaminess. For Hazel Split, the obvious first choice would be I already have Chocolate Musk. I actually think that Hazel Split lasts longer. They're both chocolate perfumes. They both are gourmands. The Philosophy Fresh Cream perfume with Hazel Split. The cream and the chocolate, perfect matching, and it will also intensify the gourmandness of Philosophy's perfume. Cocoa and Latte by Zara. These share a lot of similar notes. They have very, very similar vibes. If you want more intensity, if you want that little banana from the Hazel Split, perfect, perfect combo together. Mancera Amore Cafe. And this one is a really good match because it has coffee dominated, but the chocolate, the banana, it just gives it more of a complexity. It makes it a little bit more sweeter. So I love these together. For the pancake perfume hot cakes, I think that the body mists from Snif are the best layering combos for those. They just complement, and I just didn't really think that there was anything else that I could add to make it even better. Outside of the pancake perfume, the Snif Hot Cakes collection is gourmand perfection. This is an excellent, excellent launch, probably one of my favorites this year, and I can tell it's going to be a favorite of 2025. I highly recommend the body mist. Not only are they unique and long lasting, Snif did us a solid and released 8 ounces of product. They also have travel size minis, including this set with all 3. A lot of fragrance brands need to take notes. I've noticed a trend of brands releasing 3 ounces of body mist, which I find quite absurd. Don't buy these body mists. Buy this from Snif. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, I am Pearl Denise, and this is Beauty Body Pearl.